I want to dedicate my delegation today to all those who have fought for 2S LGBTQIA+ rights and suffered throughout history. I had hoped this fight was over. Unfortunately, it is not. We have seen a rise in hate throughout the past several months, not just here in Pickering, but across Durham, across the province, and across the country.
I'm only here for a moment because my son's pants have ripped and he's at graduation tonight, so that's why I'm not here. We also need to be neutral in everything else that we do, and that has to do with our flag raisings. It has nothing to do against any particular group.
My husband and I have raised our four kids here, and it isn't until recently that I've started to worry about my family's safety and well-being.
And whereas when flying non-government flags such as special interest groups adheres to a belief that it is merely expressing an opinion on the subject, but it is really creating a hierarchy of beliefs.
There are queer folks in every community of our world, which is something that is unique. Every race, religion, ethnicity, ability, disability, socioeconomic standards, anything, there's always a queer person in it. So it is one of the most inclusive communities that there is. Allies are considered part of our community because they speak up and help us against the historic and ongoing oppression of the Pride community.
It has nothing to do against any particular group.
An inclusivity, which is really grooming and pedophilia to children in public school or in any school. But from their worldview, they believe that they are helping children and their future. And I cannot wrap my brain around how they've shut their brain off and are just regurgitating what they've been told as a pat on the head.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I agree with you 100%.
It has nothing to do against any particular group.
It is with deep disappointment and frustration that I express my firm belief that the decision made by the City of Pickering to display the Pride Progress flag is nothing short of a direct assault on those who are peacefully protesting against SOGI, the sexual orientation gender ideology.
We tried to have a conversation and she goes, yeah, the only healthy love is heterosexual love. That's the only biological love. And asking if we've had sex before marriage. I'm like, that's none of your business. Wow. She's disgusting. No, she's a born again Christian.
It has nothing to do against any particular group.
The messaging's pretty straight and pretty strong, folks. Keep your willies away from the kids.
If you look at what the flag signifies, it signifies nothing other than one sexuality on a spectrum. On a spectrum. That's it.
The messaging's pretty straight and pretty strong, folks.
It has nothing to do against any particular group.
As she is not in line with the city's EDI strategy and has the potential to inflict harm on residents of Pickering by continuing with her ideology that neutrality is good and inclusion and visibility needs to be silent and unseen. You do not support the Pride community. As the president of PFLAG Durham and as a trans person, please stop saying you do. When you are constantly talking about my identity and that of others in the Pride community as a belief or an ideology, and on your social media, you have homophobic and transphobic posts and misleading information insinuating that our community is full of pedophiles and groomers. That is not support. It is harmful and unsafe.